all the instincts that drive us forward in life are often things that we don't consider deeply, just
Like my
as,
style? Hit the
mere
subscribe button so you don't miss any future
inconveniences
videos.
in most cases. For example, hunger, the urge to find something to eat, clothes, the urge to feel warm. There are a lot of deeper instincts that are past our basic needs for survival, our basic needs, such as the instinct to not feel like shit, you know? And that's a topic I think about a lot. I would say I feel like shit pretty often, and I have for a long time, you know? And I think that is part of the human experience. It's trying to perhaps escape or, find a way to not feel that, to not be reduced to that type of, quality. And I'm not saying purely from a physical standpoint, because there's many types of shit. There's, of course, shit that your body produces. But no, I'm just kidding. But there's that physical feeling. There's more of a emotional feeling. There's more of a psychological feeling. That's probably more of what I'm referring to. That type of long lasting, just not disgustingness or disgust, but rather something that you can't quite pinpoint, where you just feel like kind of like just like kind of a groan. Maybe that's just the heaviness or difficulty of life that weighs on us, and we kind of feel a bit numb to it, or kind of indifferent, but still reacting to it in some capacity. So yeah, there's not one way to approach that. I think it does come from within. You do have to correct certain things, such as finding whatever it is that kind of gets you out of balance to begin with, because probably that initial feeling comes from not being completely in harmony. And I don't think we could ever be in harmony all the time, because as we age, there's countless things that come into our paths, and we do have to face obstacles. If we do nothing, that doesn't matter. You will still experience things and still have to overcome things, or else you will succumb to death and probably other very unpleasant feelings. There's, of course, ideologies that would suggest that this internal peace can be reached, and is a progressive journey in some sense, where you have to keep meditating and keep exploring to eventually reach it. I don't know how I feel about that. I definitely don't think bliss is something that we would want to experience for too long. I have a feeling it might be boring, and at the same time, boredom itself is not the most exciting thing. So that kind of creates a juxtaposition that we do have to reconcile, because the human experience is oftentimes polarizing. On one hand, you feel like shit, but maybe you feel like you deserve to feel like shit based on things that you've done and things that you've said. But yet you don't want to feel like shit for too long, because eventually that will have a heavy toll on your body and mind and your spirit. So you need to find out how to escape. In the process of escaping, you lose sense of what it is to feel that pain and to feel human, because that is part of the process. So these things go back and forth. And again, there's no one right way to approach it. You just have to kind of discover what makes you feel like shit, and probably what makes you not feel like shit, and try to balance out, you know, your consumption of those two areas. So good luck in that process. You know, I'm going to return to what I was doing before, and I think, you know, for me, it looks like learning new skills, trying to enjoy what's around me. I think that helps me not feel like shit, and I feel pretty good when I'm doing that, so I think that's what I'll get back to doing. So anyway, if you watch this video, I appreciate it. Check out some other stuff, stay tuned for more, and like always, take care of yourself. So until the next one, peace.